Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Sauce. It's the backup channel backing Celeb up and bringing you all the breaking news. Check this out. The other day, Drake and SZA dropped a new single called Slime You Out. And at first, there was a little bit of controversy because Drake decided to use a picture of Halle Berry getting slimed on the album cover, even though Halle Berry said no to him using a photo. Halle says that when Drake's people called her people to get permission, she said no because she's not feeling a photo. But Drake went ahead and used the photo anyway. Unfortunately, that's not the only controversy surrounding the song. Because after the song dropped and people started listening to the lyrics, they realized that in the middle of the R&B jam, Drake has a bar that says, quote, "You got my mind in a terrible place, whipped and chained you like an American slave," end quote. Yes, he said whipped and chained you like an American slave. You know what I have to say about that?
No. No. Hell no. No. I refuse. No.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
You got that right. No. Absolutely not. We not finna do this. I don't know what in the world Drake was thinking, but we not finna have a whole bunch of people dancing in the club while this dude is up there talking about whipping some chick like an American slave. That right there is foul and disrespectful on so many different levels, and this tells me that it might be time to revoke Drake's passport. Because there's a lot of stuff that I'll jam to, but I'm not about to jam to no references to slavery. And as far as like SZA's concerned, SZA should have cut ties with that song as soon as she heard Drake say that. I mean, chattel slavery was a vile institution that displaced millions of our African ancestors and left many more dead after they were kidnapped and forced to endure a Middle Passage voyage in which they were transported to a strange land, auctioned off, and then forced to work from sunup to sundown with no pay, all the while being beaten, tortured, whipped, abused, and lynched. We don't dance to that. You know why? Because that right there is not slow jam material. And I'm not the only one that thinks so, because Tory Nix 2.0 came on X and said, quote, "Drake saying he whipped and chained women like American slaves is crazy, even if he's talking about buying cars and jewels, especially since the whole verse is meant to insult women," end quote. Let me tell you something, Drake better hope this nonsense doesn't catch on, cause you let some little dude roll up on me talking about, "Yo boo, let me whip and chain you like an American slave." I can almost guarantee you that somebody's gonna get whipped, but it ain't gonna be me. I'm telling you right now that Drizzy Drake needs to sit his little light bright behind down and go watch a couple of like Henry Louis Gates specials on PBS, because this right here ain't it. Listen, let me know what you think about Drake saying whipped you and chained you like an American slave in his new song. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. And while you're down there leaving a comment, be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Now check it out. Last week we all had a good time laughing at Nicki Minaj's husband Kenny Petty because he was out in them streets at 4 a.m. looking for Offset. But one person on social media took it one step further because they notified Crime Stoppers. And in a post, they wrote, quote, "This is at Nicki Minaj husband and child father on the street corner at 4 a.m. looking for victims. At Crime Stoppers 911. Y'all watching this nonsense in your city? He lives in LA and chaos in New York." End quote. Yo, y'all are straight savages. I mean, ruthless. I mean, why does person really send a link to Crime Stoppers to try to get Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, locked back up? I mean, that right there is crazy. But I tell you this much, whoever posted that post better hope that Nicki Minaj never finds out who they are. Because if Nicki does find out who they are, Nicki might show up at their door like, like a dungeon dragon. Listen, let me know what you think about this person tagging Crime Stoppers to let them know that Nicki Minaj's husband, Kenneth Petty, was out in them streets. I mean, do you think that was like legit called for to put him on the radar? Or do you think, nah son, they done took it too far? Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Now, check it out. The other day, former Death Row artist Danny Boy, who is best known for singing the hooks on multiple Tupac songs, posted a clip of himself at work singing in the kitchen. I mean, we haven't seen Danny Boy in like 25 years, but check this out.
While searching the world for more, the truest friend in me. You're my best friend I'll ever need. I stretch my hand to thee. Just rescue me. I need you right away. These are my favorite words right here. Oh, the agony of being alone. The fear of doing things on my own. The test and trial that come to make me strong. The guilt of hurt, shame, and defeat. Hey! The waves that beat upon me.
Oh yeah, sing that song, Danny Boy. Well, after the clip went viral, a lot of people had something to say about it. And one person said, quote, "Get your A back to work. Food needs to be cooked." End quote. And then somebody else was like, quote, "There's such great singers out there. Why we gotta listen to the shoddy ones with auto-tune?" End quote. Well, Snoop Dogg also heard his former label mate singing over the burger patties burning in the background, and he offered Danny a new deal. Snoop jumped in Danny's comment section and said, quote, "Your seat on death row awaits you." End quote. You know something? I think it's dope that Snoop offered Danny Boy the verbal deal, and I hope that the Insta contract translates into a real contract, because we gotta get Danny Boy off of the grill and back into the studio. Because I mean, it's time for a resurgence of real singers. Because if I hear another auto-tune singer, I'm gonna go nuts. Auto-tune was supposed to simply correct a little pitchiness in a singer's singing. It was not supposed to do all the work. I mean, nowadays, ninjas is putting auto-tune on auto-tune to make songs. I need real singers, and I want to hear the raspiness and the riffs in the vocals that connects to my soul. Screw all of these computer-generated artists. I want my real artists back. The ones that can stand on stage with nothing but a mic and tear down the whole house. Listen, let me know what you think about Snoop Dogg offering Danny Boy the contract after he heard him singing over the grill in the kitchen. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. But hold up, cause that just wasn't right. Let me put some auto-tune on that. Listen, let me know what you think about Snoop Dogg offering Danny Boy the contract after he heard him singing over the grill in the kitchen. Let me know what you think about that in the comments. Yeah, that's it. Now we cooking with grease. Yo, on to the next story. All this week, the news and blogs have been reporting that Jezzy and Jeannie Mae are getting a divorce after 2 years of marriage due to the fact that they have different views and values. And a source close to the couple said that Jezzy filed that paperwork because, quote, "They didn't agree on certain family values and expectations. They had different views and each felt like their needs weren't being completely met." End quote. According to court documents, Jezzy filed a petition for divorce in the Fulton County Superior Court in Georgia last week, citing that the marriage was irretrievably broken. However, new court documents reveal that Jeannie Mae is contesting the divorce. Due to the fact that Jeannie Mae has decided that she's not getting a divorce without a fight, a preliminary court hearing has been set for October 19th at 11 a.m. See, this is what happens when you and your partner are not having the right conversations in the beginning. I mean, some of y'all are out there on your dates talking about, "Oh my god, what kind of spaghetti do you like?" And your partner's like, "I like ziti with ragu, baby." And y'all are like, "This is crazy. We're so compatible. Let's get married." those are not the types of conversations that are gonna get you to the finish line together. I mean, if you want that marriage to work, you gotta get into the nitty gritty. You gotta get down to the bottom of things. What's your spiritual beliefs? Have you ever cheated on anyone before? Have you or your family ever been on like a 50-50 psych hold? Do you want separate bank accounts or do you want to share assets? Did your grandmother ever have gout? What are your expectations when it comes to doing the dishes? If my mama gets sick, can she move into the house? If I get into an accident and can't have sex, what you going to do? Those are the types of questions that you should be asking. In other words, you should know your partner's core beliefs and values before you walk down the aisle. But I mean, sometimes people switch it up on you, so I don't know what happened here. But listen, let me know what you think about Jeannie Mae deciding to contest the divorce with Jezzy. But while we're talking about divorce, word on the street is that Remy Ma and Papoose have separated. I mean, we don't know the exact reason why, but I do know that this right here is sad. So let me give them a little couple advice. 1. Remy, Papoose loved you when you had the prison bangs. And not every dude will love you with the prison bangs. Source, can you please show Remy with the prison bangs? And 2, for Papoose, you ain't had like a hit record since like 1942. And this chick still loved you and bigged you up like you're behind with Jay-Z. I mean, for real, you two better really think about what you're doing. Because sometimes the devil you got is better than the devil you might get. Now, peep this. It seems like Sexyy Redd has pulled an Ice Spice and basically come out of nowhere to take over the charts with her singles Pound Town and Ski Yee. And some people think that her rise to stardom is sus. So the other day, a social media user named @BossUpTrey called Sexyy Redd out for being an industry plant and also says that she sets a bad example for women of color. When speaking about Sexyy Redd, BossUpTrey said, quote, "Sexyy Redd was really put out to misguide our black women, and it's working," end quote. Well, Sexyy Redd saw BossUpTrey's post, and she responded with a post of her own that said, quote, "Making y'all shake ass, misguiding y'all," end quote. Personally, I don't think that rappers like Sexyy Redd are good for the culture, and I'm seeing firsthand the negative effects that rappers like Sexyy Redd are having on young girls who are running around trying to emulate these rap chicks. But I don't think that you could put it all on Sexyy Redd, because she's only one of many female rappers that are steering people down the wrong path. I mean, if you're gonna hold Sexyy Redd accountable, then you also gotta hold Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Lotto, Megan Thee Stallion, Ice Spice, and others accountable, going all the way back to Little Kim. Cause Kim was really the one that started this BS, posing on posters with them leopard skin drawers on and the legs all open. Y'all remember the poster that every dude between the ages of like 18 and 25 had on his dorm wall in the late 90s, early 2000s? I mean, that right there planted the seeds for what we got going on today. So as far as I'm concerned, Sexyy Redd is merely like the latest symptom of a problem that's been going on for a minute. And she's just playing follow the leader, cause she saw a template that worked and she's simply following the script. So the bottom line is, if you're gonna call out Sexyy Redd, you gotta call out all of these chicks, cause ain't none of them representing black women well if you ask me. Where's freaking Queen Latifah and Moni Love when you need them? Cause I'm telling you right now, we might need another ladies first moment in hip hop. You tell me, do we need another ladies first moment in hip hop? Let me know in the comments. And hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celebrity news. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Peace.